Contrary to popular belief, I drink most of my coffee at home. I used to make everything in my Chemex, and then I got an AeroPress probably like 5 years ago. And then a couple years ago, my landlady pitched in to get me the Mocha Master that you see me using all the time because I love it and it's so cozy. But these coffee machines are hungry, which ends up leaving me with a problem. I'm out. Like, out. Which raises three questions. One, where do I normally get my beans and why? Two, where would I like to get my beans? I guess and why as well. And three, how can we both, you and I, get cool, interesting beans that are hard to find sometimes without having to hoof it all across Paris? A few years ago, there weren't any good options in my neighborhood for specialty coffee, so I did have to hoof it across town all the time. And then Noir started popping up all over the place, and thankfully, one of their earlier locations ended up in my neighborhood. We found it because I was walking Cooper when he was a puppy. We'll get into this story another time, but it ended up being my reward that there was a Noir, and I would come and hang out with some neighbors that were friends of mine. But the nice thing about going to Noir, beyond it being convenient for me right now, is that they offer a 10% discount on refilling their containers. It feels a little bit more eco-friendly at least, and with 10% off, makes it a touch more affordable because, as we all know, specialty coffee can get pretty expensive. For filter, for take-home coffee, the Hembella, this is an Ethiopian that I really like and just made a comeback. The Geisharu is my other go-to right now. But my favorite from there is probably still is Las Brisas, a Colombian that they've roasted very well. And actually, Laura, their roaster, was a barista here for a while, so let's go fill up. Hi. Good. No cookies. Uh-oh. Cooper loves this place because they usually have snacks. That doesn't mean this is where I would ideally get my coffee. No knocks against Noir, but there are a lot of really fun places to get coffee in Paris. I'll give you a list of some of my favorites here, but how do you find them if you don't already know them like I do? I have a tool for you. Let's start with a place though that you're gonna know. But if you've been following me for a while, the first place we're going is gonna come as no surprise. We're in Pigalle. Let's hit KB. KB is one of those old school roasters that's been here for, as long as I have. Not the oldest roaster in town, but I do think one of the most creative. I'm good friends with these guys, so, take my recommendation with a grain of salt, but they've become good friends because I've been obsessed with them for a long time. I've been coming here and recommending them for a long time. But if you're really into coffee and you're looking for something funky, fun, interesting, different, you're gonna wanna grab one of their psychedelic branded bags of coffee, whatever is the newest, most interesting. You can always ask based on your taste. It's really, really good. But how do you find this stuff if you don't know? Even if you follow me, there's a ton of stuff around Paris that you might not know about. There's stuff I don't know about.